Hello there. Thanks for joining me today. This is going to be a nice, stretchy, and energizing flow. We're going to start an extended child's pose. And the only thing that you might need is a block. So go ahead and grab yourself a block and meet me on your mat in your most beautiful expression of child's pose. Extended child's pose. So taking the knees to the outer edges of the mat. Bringing the toes towards each other, sending those hips back, and then walking the hands forward, allowing the forehead or the chin to come to the mat. Nice steady inhales and exhales here. Allowing the body to take note of what's happening here. Dropping into the current moment. And allowing yourself to be fully present here. We bring the arms or the hands up in the Anjali Mudra. Get a little stretch through the shoulders here. Adrian calls this Namaste Shark Fin. It's pretty funny. We look like little sharks with our fins sticking up. Breathe, inhales and full exhales. Hands come back to the mat, and we'll slowly peel ourselves up. And we are in our seated kneeling position. If it feels good, you can bring the blocks under your hips. This will prop you up. Probably feel very nice. Otherwise, you can stay down if that feels good for you here. We're going to do some side stretches, and we're going to dance between the sides. So left hand plants, right hand sweeps up and overhead. Chest lifts. And exhale, right hand plants, left hand sweeps up and overhead. And exhale, we come back, left hand plants, right hand up and overhead. And again, right hand plants, left hand up. And again, left hand plants, right hand up. One more side, right hand plants, left hand up. Beautiful. Come back to center. Let's go ahead and bring the hands in prayer position. I keep wanting to say arms. We're just going to open up this twist to the right. Normally we have our hands on the mat and on our knees, but we're challenging ourselves for some active stretching here. And exhale, we unravel and go over towards the left side. Noticing how different this feels. And inhale, we come back to center and open up to the right. Making sure we're still breathing deeply into that abdomen. And back to center and over towards the left. Beautiful. Back to center. And inhale the arms up and overhead. And exhale, cactus those arms. Puff that chest. Open up. And exhale, we round, bringing them together in front of us. I'm going to open up. Cactus. And we round by bringing the arms together. Open up. Cactus. And exhale, we round. Let's do it one more time. Open up. Cactus. And exhale, we round. Beautiful. We're going to come to an all fours. So we're going to move the block. And then we're going to come up and take some wrist warm-ups here. So making sure that the hips are over the knees, the shoulders are over the wrists, and we're just going to take circles going towards the right and then to the left. We'll do them 3 one way. Make sure you're gripping through the fingers, and then we'll reverse the circle and take 3 going the other way. Beautiful. Go ahead and point the fingers to the outside edges of the mat, rocking left to right here. Gripping through the mat, helping out the wrist. Beautiful. Now we're going to point the hands towards us. Tuck the toes, maybe have a nice rock forwards and backwards here. If you sit at a desk all day and you're typing or writing, this is going to feel great to help with that carpal tunnel release. It's a great stretch to do every single day if you are in that line of work. Beautiful. We're going to walk the hands back and we're going to sit on those tucked toes. Now let's go ahead and take some wrist rolls and release those hands and roll them one way and then the other, trying to get our minds off of the toes. Maybe a little shake here. A big smile on your face because we are forgetting all about the toes. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and walk the hands forward. Untuck the toes. Maybe give them a slight little pat. Knees walk back a little bit. We're coming in for puppy here. So walking the hands forward and allowing the chest to come towards the floor. You can keep the gaze forward or you can bring your forehead to the mat. Whatever feels better for you here. Breathing. One more inhale and exhale. And then we're going to roll through into our Sphinx pose. So dropping those hips down, lifting through the chest. Gaze is forward. Smile is present. And we release. Beautiful. Take the feet to the outside edges of the mat. And then bring the fingertips to the front edges. And on an inhale, we're going to undulate up to cobra and back down. Let's do it again. Inhale, we rise. Exhale, we fold. One more time. Inhale, we rise. Big smile and fold. Beautiful. Tuck the toes. Plant the hands under the shoulder. Push up through plank. Or you can leave your knees down if that feels better for you. Hold. And then send the hips up and back. Down dog. This is our first down dog of the day. So I'm going to give you time to pedal through the feet. Stretching through the hamstrings. Taking your time here. We're not rushing through this. Seeing what it feels like to put both of the heels towards the mat. Noticing the progress. Being happy with where you are. Knowing you're showing up. Working on yourself. Now let's go ahead and pivot both heels towards the right. Stretching all down that left side body. If it feels good, you might pick up that left hand coming up onto those fingertips if that feels good for you. Breathing. Left hand plants, pivot over. Heels go towards the left now. Right side body stretch. Maybe coming up onto those fingertips on the right if that feels nice for you. Plant that hand and back to the center. We're going to slowly step, probably 6 to 8 steps, towards the top of the mat. I want you to go slow as ever, feeling into the hamstrings as you walk up. Coming in for our standing forward fold. Let's interlace the hands and bring them behind the neck here. Allowing that upper body to become heavy. Should feel great for the shoulders. Maybe playing with straightening those legs, seeing how that feels. A deep stretch in the hamstrings and the calves. And release that interlace. Hands on the shins, half lift. Exhale, fold. We're going to peel ourselves up to standing. Head and neck come last. Oh yeah, inhale, arms up. And let's cactus the arms, coming back down. Half lift. Fold. Here we're going to root to rise again, peeling ourselves up. Inhale, arms up. Open them up into cactus and come back, forward fold. Beautiful. Half lift. And we plant the hands, we step it back. Downward dog. Nice inhale and exhale here. Let's go ahead and inhale that right leg up, taking the hip circles. So we'll take 2 going one way, and then we'll reverse it and go the other way. We'll step the foot in between the hands. Allow yourself to rise. High lunge here. Arms up overhead, or they can be on your hips. What we really want to focus on is stretching through this hip flexor on the left side. So keeping the upper body as lifted and as neutral pelvis as we can get here. That left heel is digging towards the back of the mat. Right knee has a nice parallel bend to it. You should be able to feel that hip flexor right here, very active. Pivot on that back foot, open up, warrior 2. Breathe. Exalt the warrior. Left hand drops, right hand sweeps up. And coming in, extended side angle. So this right hand or knee, elbows coming to the right knee. Left hand up overhead. If you want to use your block, you could. You use it right here. Oh yeah. And we're going to frame the foot and we're going to step it back. Down dog. Very nice. Gonna take a nice bend through the knees, trying to get the shoulders stretched here. Should feel really nice. And then let's straighten and left leg sweeps up. It's gonna take those circles, so 2 one way, and then we'll reverse it, go the other way. And we'll step in between the hands and allow an inhale to rise you up. High lunge here. Same things as the other side. Making sure that you can feel that right hip flexor now. Pelvis is tilting this backwards. We're not allowing it to drop forward. Nice parallel leg on the left. Right heel is digging back. Beautiful. Nice inhale and exhale. And on an exhale, we open up, warrior 2. Gazes towards that left hand. And let's exalt this warrior. Dropping that right hand, left hand sweeps up. Coming for extended side angle, left elbow right on the left knee, right hand sweeps up. If you want to bring your hand down towards the mat or a block, be my guest. Breathing. No holding or clenching that breath. Frame that foot and step it back, down dog. If you want to take child's pose, you can do that right now. Otherwise, we're just going to take 3 breaths here. Right leg sweeps up. Bring it in between the hands. And we're going to pivot coming around for Skandasana. So Skandasana on the right. Grow that spine nice and tall here. Feeling that stretch all in the right hip and left leg. So we're going to have some fun here. We're going to plop the booty back. We're going to use this left hand on this right leg and this right hand. I'm going to sweep it up and over the rainbow here. Beautiful, stretchy position here. Breathe. Slowly, we're going to pillow ourselves up. Coming back to our Skandasana here. And then we're going to frame this right foot and step it back. Down dog. That's vinyasa. Let's roll forward. Plank. Look forward. Lower down. Chaturanga. Push up. Up dog. Meet back. Down dog. Left leg sweeps up. Step in between the hands. Go ahead and pivot on that foot. Come around. Skandasana. On the left side. Grow that spine nice and tall. Lifted. Expansive. Taking up that room. And we sit back. This right hand grabs this left ankle. Left hand up and over the rainbow. Opening that chest, really feeling this in the side body and the legs. And ever so slowly, we pillow ourselves up. Coming back to left side Skandasana. And we're going to frame this foot and we're going to step it back. Down dog. Oh yeah. Very nice. Roll forward. Come onto the knees and mermaid the legs and sit back. Coming in for wide-legged seated position. If you're living in a slightly tighter body, I do challenge you to sit up on a block right here. It's going to make this so much more accessible. Oh yeah, you know what's coming. We're going to start with the dance though. So we're just going to peel our upper body towards the right, come up and over towards the left. So we'll do this a few times. And then we're going to come in for pancake. So we're just stretching through the legs here. Once again, kind of alerting the legs of what's about to come. going ahead and wearing them out a little bit so that they're more able to want to conform to our wants. Let's do this a few more times on each side. And when you feel good, hands on the hips here, making sure that the feet stay up, and then slowly we come forward. You can bring your hands forward. You could also bring the block here if you wanted to put your head on the block. Beautiful. Wherever you are, we're going to be all there. We're going to be happy about it. Proud of ourselves for even showing up and doing the work. Maybe closing the eyes down here. Nice steady inhales and exhales. Slowly and peel ourselves back up. Okay, so I'm gonna give options here. We're gonna try for box splits. If you want to do frog, great option. We can come through frog and then slide into our box splits. So we will bring the knees as wide as we can get them, and then you bring the feet to be parallel. Upper body is lifted, and here we are in our frog. Now if this is enough for you, you just stay here. No reason to go any further if this is screaming. If you want to go further, we can just take them out and come down to see how far we get with our box splits. Whichever option you choose, just be there, breathing into those tight legs. And gently, we will come out. Gently and slowly. Now, if you like to rock and roll, right now is your time to do such thing. Just allowing that spine to get a very nice massage here. Allowing yourself to find that child, that playfulness inside. And we are going to land with our feet on the mat, touching for those heels, and we're going to use our block for supported bridge. If you want to take regular bridge, be my guest. Otherwise, I'm going to sit it like this under my sits bones. Oh yeah. And I'm going to allow my body to accept this. We'll be here for just a few minutes, so find some stillness within. Bringing that awareness back to the breath. ever so gently and slowly. I'm going to remove that block, bringing the hips down, and then windshield wipering those legs left to right. Oh, yes, should feel great, especially after all that leg work we just did. This should feel phenomenal. And once you get done, we're going to hug that right knee in. You can send that left leg out. You're going to take this right leg across the body towards the left. Right hand goes out towards the right. Shoulders are both on the mat. Gaze is towards that right hand. If it feels good, you can bring this left hand to this right knee. And we breathe. Slowly come back to the center. Hug that left knee in. Right leg goes out long. And then we send it across towards the right. Left hand goes out. Shoulders are on the mat. Gaze is towards the left hand. If it feels good, you can bring this right hand to this left knee. Closing the eyes down here. And gently we come back, sending that left leg out, tracking the shoulder blades, palms face up, coming in for our Shavasana here. You deserve this time. Slowly and gently begin to bring awareness back to the body. Wiggling the toes and the fingers here. Maybe taking a full body stretch before rolling over onto one side into our fetal position. Before we press up into a comfy seat. Go ahead and bring your hands to heart center and bring them up to your third eye. The light in me honors and acknowledges that bright light in you. Namaste. I hope that you feel more open and energized. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I look forward to seeing you back on the mat.